Good morning, everybody. Here we are for Friday the 25th of June's Assembly. It's a celebration of everything that's been achieved this week. Lots of things to be proud of, lots of things to talk about, and although it's on screen, it's a nice chance for you to see what your friends in other classes have been up to. So, as I always say every week, we've got a lot to get through, so let's get started. Now, we're going to start straight away with attendance. Who's been here the most? It was so close this week. I know sometimes we have draws, but this week we had 3 classes that all had 99%, but it was that close that even Redwoods and Cedars, the 99.5% wasn't even enough to split you. One of you had 99.58%, and that's how you won it, Redwoods. Well, I must say, Redwoods, you have won it a lot this term, and other classes are trying to catch up with you. Well done to you, so you keep the trophy for this week. Now, birthdays. You can see on the screen there some birthday celebrations. We've got 3 children who turned 10 this week, and it was nice to see Barnaby and Meredith talking about their birthday the other day, and also Ashia, who's got a party to look forward to with a friend of his. So I hope you all had nice birthdays. Georgia in Redwoods, you also had a birthday this week, turned 8, and Caris in Poplars, it's your birthday tomorrow. Have a terrific day, and I look forward to hearing about the presents you got. I think I remember, Caris, your birthday last year. We got some pictures. I think it was a bike that you got, wasn't it? We certainly saw some pictures from you when we were in another lockdown, or things weren't quite the same as they are right now. So, there goes the phone. I'll probably stop in a moment. We've got some other announcements, some special mentions this week. Well, 3 children from our school took part in a race earlier last weekend, the Future Outlaw race, and it was Willow, Freya in Cedars and in the Oaks class, and also Rosie from Maples class. Now, I heard about this from Mrs. Wheeler, who sent some pictures in, because she thought there was a really intense moment at the end where, as you can see on the pictures, Freya and Rosie are running in together right at the end. And Rosie, I heard, lost her shoe, but didn't know whether to go back and get it, but she carried on running towards the end. That must have been very distracting, very hard to decide what to do right on the finishing straight, but I heard you did a great job. I saw a little video clip as well, Rosie, and I must say, sometimes I've seen you running when I drive home through Curtin. You are such a superstar. I think you're going to be a future athlete, definitely, but a really good race from all 3 girls, and such a good average speed as well. Really competitive event to take part in, and it looked quite smart as well. So well done to you 3. Also, a big celebration for our Sparkle and Shine Day, which was on Wednesday. We saw lots of parents celebrating their own achievements as teachers this year, and also thanking all the staff in school and thanking all the staff around to say a big well done. And I must say, it was terrific to see everybody looking so bright, and there's a few pictures from either home, from in school, from around the school as well, which you hopefully will enjoy. Thank you so much for taking part. I had such a bright top on that I actually had to take it off because Mrs. Housen and I had a meeting all day, and I was worried that I was going to give her a headache if I was sat in a neon top all day. So I did have a spare change of clothes just for my office. Okay, now what else have I got to announce? Well, a thank you to Boston United again, who have continued to work with us in our social project, which is our front garden outside school. But it's not just Boston United. They did do something special. We'll see loads more pictures of that next week. But actually, a big thank you to Mrs. Crozier and Mrs. Lomas and Mrs. Smith, and a few extra helpers we've had who have been transforming that garden outside in the evenings. I think it's a really, really good time for us to say what a fantastic extra effort they've put in to make it look so smart and fantastic. So thank you to everyone that's been involved, but also a big event that you took part in on yesterday, Cedars. It was the first time that we've done anything like that. Traveling 7 miles, you looked a bit tired this morning, some of you, legs were aching a little bit, but you were terrific yesterday. You really made yourselves proud, and we'll show some pictures and video clips of that one next week. And I hope you enjoyed the surprise from Boston United as well. So instead of Willow's words today, we've got a joke from Robert. And as many of you know, Robert in the Oaks class is a keen joke teller. In fact, sometimes instead of saying hello to you in the morning, he'll say, I've got a joke for you. And we have to tell him to say hello before he tells us a joke. We've got a whole list, in fact, I've got pages of them. But I've got one for you today from Robert. What is a snake's favourite subject? History. So there you go, there's a school joke from Robert. And I'm sure there's more of those to come in the coming weeks. Thank you very much, Robert. We definitely know which way your career is going in the future. And let's see what else we've got to celebrate. Well, we better do my pun of the day. If we've just done Robert's, let's do mine as well. Waking up this morning was an eye-opening experience. There you go. Hopefully, one or two of you get that one. So let's talk about individual team points. So this week, only 2 certificates. Both of them silver. One in Poplar's class. A big congratulations to William Bell for reaching your 50 points, and one for Barnaby, which is also a terrific achievement on your birthday week. So congratulations to you both there. And let's have a look at the team points overall. So we have got in first place, doing it in reverse order this week, in first place, Eagles there with 216, still on top. In second place, Serpents with 208. Only 2 behind them, Phoenix with 206, and Dragons in fourth place at the minute with 186. But Dragons, you will be coming home today with your Haribo sweets from winning last term's award. So congratulations to you there. And remember, this week, this term, I should say, is flying by. There's so much to get through in the next few weeks. You've got to try and make sure you earn those final team points for your team. Now, shall we go on to the Euros update? So how your teams are getting on. You should see some pictures as I'm talking to you here about how well your teams have been doing. Now, just a reminder that they've now played all the same number of matches, so the points will be a bit fairer than they were this time, and you'll see the leaderboard in a moment. But I've put a big red line all the way through one of your teams if it has been eliminated from the tournament, if it was knocked out. So you'll see that Pine's class have lost Scotland, Poplar's class have lost Poland, Redwood's class have lost Finland, Turkey and Slovakia, meaning Redwoods, you've only got France left, but luckily they're the world champions, so at least you've got a good team left. Maples, you've lost Hungary and Russia. Oaks, you've lost nobody. And Cedars, you've lost Ukraine and, not a big surprise, North Macedonia. So, how are the scoreboards looking at the moment? Remember, it's 3 points if your team have won, 1 point if they drew, and no points for losing. Well, Oaks remain at the top, 31 points now. You've gone from 21 to 31 points. Maples have jumped into second place, Poplars and Cedars sharing third place, and then Pines and Redwoods just underneath them. So there we go. Let's see how well we do in the next week or so, because there's some more matches coming, knockout matches now, and if you're looking out for England's next game, it's Tuesday night, England playing Germany at 5 o'clock after school. So good luck to England there. Now let's have a look at the winners wall for this week. So who's made it to the winners wall? Well, in Pine's class, we've got Zach. Zach Guazzaroni, well done. Well, Zach, Mrs. Howsam says you are always brilliant. So congratulations to you, Zach. You always work so hard every day and producing work to a high standard. And I must say, Zach, when I walked past you this morning, you were telling me about the 9 spellings that you wanted to do. In fact, you wanted to do 12 in your read writing session, but you did 9, which is smashing. So well done to you. So we jump into the Poplars class. And it's a good congratulations, a well-deserved message for Ava Grant, winner of the week. So Ava, you work so hard in everything that you do, and as a result, you've made such excellent progress across all the curriculum. Well done to you, Ava. You approach everything you do with an excellent attitude and a smile. You listen well when the adults are talking and teaching, and you are a wonderful example to the class. I don't think you could get anything better, Ava. Well done to you. into the Redwoods class. A big congratulations to Freddie. Freddie, you always come into school ready to learn. You have a great attitude, very positive, and you're really kind. You're always trying really hard with your work. You set a good example to others with your behaviour. You come in with a great smile and you're always happy to share it as well. And I think, Freddie, just like I said with Ava, I don't think you could get a much better report there for a Winners of the Week. So well done to you. Let's jump into the Maples class. Congratulations to Sunny. Sunny, you've been trying so hard with your maths work this week. It's been all about multiplication, and you've got to keep up the good work and don't stop until you know all of the tables off by heart. And then finally, the last two classes, we go into Oaks class. Well, congratulations to Hannah. Hannah, you've had a brilliant attitude to your learning this week, especially in PE, where you've been really engaged in trying new tactics and capture the castle, trying to draw attention away from the opposition. I guess that comes with having two big brothers, doesn't it, where you've got to learn your tactics when you're young. And you're always really positive in class and listen very well. Congratulations, Hannah. And finally, in Cedars, well, Mrs. Crozier starts off with an apology. Sorry, but I have to nominate the whole class again for their amazing efforts in raising money for the revamp of our quiet area outside, which we've mentioned. The children have raised an incredible amount of money that has been pledged to the school, and we're aiming for everybody to complete that 7-mile walk yesterday, which was done brilliantly. Now, I must say, Cedars, it's not just your hard efforts, not just Mrs. Crozier, Mrs. Lomas and Miss Padley, but also your parents and the impact that your parents and the friends that they have that has had to make this so successful. And I can't wait to share some before and after photos of what it used to look like and what it's going to look like when it's finished. I'd also like to thank some parents that came in yesterday. I met with a group of parents after school whose children are in reception at the moment, and they've given us some really good ideas and also got a chance to finally see what the Pines classroom looked like. So thank you very much for coming after school yesterday. And I think that is everything that I wanted to share today in the assembly. I hope you have a lovely, lovely Friday. Lots still left to do today, and I will see you around school. Goodbye.